Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our dear Prof. Asmahani, we are from Group 3 and we have chosen our case study on the rise of the halal food industry in Malaysia. I am Sharifah Khadijah binti Said Mustafa and I will be presenting on the introduction of the chosen case study. So Malaysia's halal industry, a global leader. So Malaysia has firmly established itself as a dominant force in the global halal food industry, driven by a robust domestic market and a consistent international demand. Its success is underpinned by clear regulations and highly credible, internationally recognized certification ecosystem. One is through Global Halal Hub. Malaysia is recognized for its credible halal certification and regulatory framework. Second is economic powerhouse, where 61.79 billion in halal exports in 2024, showing double-digit growth. Third is the top global ranking, maintained top position in the Global Islamic Economic Index for 10 consecutive years. So this consistent leadership highlights global confidence in Malaysia's governance, certification integrity, and institutional leadership within the halal sector. We move on to the next slide. Halal certification, a strategic business assets. So beyond religious compliance, halal certification has evolved into a critical strategic business asset, enhancing brand credibility, fostering consumer trust, and facilitating market penetration, especially in regions requiring stringent third-party verification. Enhanced credibility. Certification builds trust and strengthens brand reputation in competitive markets. Next, consumer confidence assures consumers of product authenticity and adherence to Islamic dietary laws. Next is market access. Facilitates entry into international markets that demand verified halal products. So the demand for halal product extends beyond Malaysia's borders, with global markets increasingly seeking reliable certification authorities to guarantee authenticity. We move on to the next slide. Halal certification helps businesses grow because consumers see it as a sign of safety, quality, and reliability. That trust makes it easier for companies to reach new markets and stand out from competitors. And in this slide, we can see the halal export growth has rocketed from 2022 to 2024, reaching 61.79 billions in 2024, sourced from SME Asia 2025. And another diagram shows halal certified companies has increased from 2019 to 2024 from 7,200 to 11,000 companies in 2024. Navigating supply, the side challenges and competition in halal certification. While Malaysia's halal ecosystem is highly respected, firms face ongoing challenges related to certification expectations, production costs, and increasing global competition. Maintaining a competitive edge requires continuous adaptation and investment. First is evolving standards. Firms must continually adapt to new and updated halal standards to ensure compliance. Second is supply chain integrity, ensuring full halal traceability from inputs to distribution demands significant operation investment. Third is increased competition. Growing efforts by other countries to build their own halal infrastructure intensify market competition. So the need for significant operational investment to ensure full halal traceability adds to production complexity and costs. As more countries develop their own halal infrastructure, Malaysia producers must remain agile and innovative to sustain their competitive advantage. Understanding these demands and supply dynamics is crucial for businesses to strategize effectively, influencing pricing, production processes, and competitive behavior in both domestic and global markets. All these points will be further evaluated in detail by my group members in the next slide. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Even though Malaysia is recognized globally for its halal products, one of the biggest challenges is the certification process. It is complex and costly, particularly for small and medium sized enterprises. The process involves multiple federal and state agencies, which increases compliance costs and delays market entry. As a result, the industry is largely dominated by larger companies that can afford this cost, while SMEs struggle to compete. On top of that, different halal standards in other countries further raise operational costs for exporters. Another key issue is inclusivity within the halal business sector. Surprisingly, about 72% of halal certified products are owned by non Muslim companies. This leaves many Muslim and Bumiputra entrepreneurs facing financial, informational, and administrative barriers. Because of this, smaller businesses have limited opportunities to participate, which reduces product diversity and contradicts the goal of boosting Muslim entrepreneurship. Maintaining integrity across the halal supply chain is becoming more challenging as the industry grows. Ensuring compliance from raw material sourcing to processing, storage, and logistics requires strong monitoring. Any lapses in verification or segregation can seriously damage Malaysia's global reputation. To address this, implementing advanced technologies such as blockchain, digital traceability, and automated auditing is critical. Malaysia also faces increasing competition from other halal producing countries. Indonesia has introduced the BPJPH halal system, while Thailand is focusing on halal tourism. These countries are aggressively enhancing their halal industries. To maintain its leadership, Malaysia must continue to innovate, strengthen governance, and adopt modern technology, especially since the global halal market is expected to exceed 1 trillion US dollars. Consumer awareness and education remain another major challenge. Inconsistent certification processes, limited access to funding, and low innovation capacity prevent many SMEs from obtaining halal certification. Regulatory inefficiencies also delay approvals. Additionally, low consumer awareness reduces demand for premium halal products, which discourages businesses from improving verification systems. Transparency in supply chains, particularly for halal meat logistics, is critical to maintain trust. In summary, the key challenges facing Malaysia's halal food industry are the lengthy and costly certification process, lack of inclusivity for Muslim and Bumiputra entrepreneurs, supply chain integrity, regional competition, and low consumer awareness. Addressing these issues will require regulatory reform, increased inclusivity, stronger governance, and technological innovation. By doing so, Malaysia can not only maintain its global leadership, but also ensure long term growth and resilience in the halal industry.
Hi, good day. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt that thanks to Professor Asmani for her guidance and support. So I would like also to thanks my fellow friends for their teamwork and cooperation. My name is Azina binti Abdul Ghaffar. So today I will presenting part business strategy for the Malaysian halal food industry. As we can see, the core internal strategy that halal food businesses in Malaysia can use to remain competitive. Okay, first, cost control and efficient production help reduce high expenses related to certification, raw material, and quality by reducing waste, improving planning, and using automation. Firm can be offer competitive price while maintaining quality. So the next product differentiation and branding are very important. The Malaysian halal logo is globally recognized and help build strong consumer trust by emphasizing hygiene, safety, and quality. Businesses can attract both Muslim and non-Muslim consumer and charge slightly higher price. Beside that, digitalization and supply chain traceability also play a key role in protecting halal integrity. Technologies such as QR codes, cloud system, and blockchain allow products to be tracked from raw material to final delivery, reducing risk of contamination and recall. So, lastly, continuous education and training of workers in halal standards, HACCP and GMP help improve productivity, reduce wastage, and prevent certification problems. Okay, we move to the next slide. Okay. For actually this is focuses on external growth and long-term economic strategies. So market expansion and export help businesses reduce dependence on the local market. By entering international markets such as the Middle East, China, and Europe, with support from agencies like Metroid and HTC, companies can increase production volumes and benefit from economies of scale. Beside that, we also have strategic collaboration and industry clustering, especially important for small and medium enterprises. So, by sharing processing facilities, certification costs, and logistics, SMEs can reduce expenses and gain stronger bargaining power with the suppliers and distributors. So, overall, these strategies bring important economic benefit such as lower average production costs, higher profit margin, better market competitiveness, and long-term sustainable growth for the Malaysian halal food industry. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, good day everyone. My name is Ita Aisha and I will explain about the key observation and recommendation for the Malaysian halal food industry based on our analysis. Our first observation is that the halal certification process is lengthy and costly. Many small and medium enterprise or SMEs struggle to enter the halal ecosystem because of the high costs and complicated procedures. As a result, large companies dominate most of the halal certified market. To solve this issue, we recommend to use a digital application system to simplify the process. Fast track certification should also be given for low risk business. In addition, the government can offer subsidies or tax incentive to help SMEs afford the halal certification. This will encourage more local entrepreneurs to join the industry. The second observation is the increasing competition from other halal producing countries such as Thailand, Indonesia, and Brunei. These countries are strengthening their halal infrastructure and expanding their halal export. To stay competitive, Malaysian business must focus on the strong branding and marketing strategies. They should highlight Malaysian quality, safety standards, and unique local flavors. Companies should also offer innovative and healthy halal food products to attract modern consumers and increase customer loyalty. The third observation involves supply chain integrity risk. Since many raw materials are sourced globally, there is a higher risk of contamination and non-compliance during transportation and storage. To overcome this problem, we recommend to use QR traceability system, blockchain, and cloud-based tracking. These technologies allow real-time monitoring during logistics and help ensure that halal integrity is maintained along the entire supply chain. The fourth observation is that SME face financial and technical limitation. Many SME lack access to advanced technology, logistic facilities, and sufficient capital. The recommended solution is business clustering and cooperative. Through shared logistic facilities and storage, SME can reduce operational costs and improve their bargaining power with suppliers and distributors. This can help them to compete more effectively with large corporations. The final observation is that consumer expectations are continuously increasing. Consumers today do not only focus on halal status, but also on product quality, affordability, and sustainability. Therefore, business should apply a dual approach by maintaining strict halal compliance while also innovating their product. This includes producing healthy and affordable food as well as using eco-friendly packaging to meet modern consumer demand. Okay. In conclusion, Malaysia has strong potential to remain as a global halal hub, but it cannot depend solely on its past reputation. Sustainable growth requires a balance between cost efficiency and halal integrity. By reforming the certification process, innovating products, digitizing supply chains, empowering SMEs, and investing in human capitals, business can improve their competitiveness while protecting the consumer trust. With this continuous commitment from the government, industry players, and certification bodies, the halal food sector can strengthen its global leadership and contribute significantly to Malaysia's economic development. That is all from us. Thank you.